Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Friday, the 18th of February, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. You can find it by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's right down there. It's on my homepage on the YouTube channel. You can see the next show laying in wait, so you can find out when it is in your time zone. I give mini reads in there, so if you've got a question for your higher self or you want some guidance, come along in there. It's by donation for those mini reads. Would love to see you. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there as well. So let's find out what we've all got going on in the energies today. Leaving behind what's no longer you. Something to let go of today and leave behind in the past. This could be talking about a person, or it could be talking about a job, it could be talking about a place, it could be talking about a certain mindset or a pattern. It could be something about your health as well. Courage. It's going to take courage to do it. So be courageous today. Yeah. So this could be a big decision for you to make. It could be about leaving someone behind. Let's find out. What's going on in the energies today? What have we got going on in the energies today? Death and rebirth. It is. It's big. So a big ending leading to a rebirth here. Something big to let go of before we can have this new start. What else is going on today? Tower. Could come crashing down. In other words, the universe could step in if you've not made that decision yourself, and it could be forced upon you, the letting go that you need to do. You're going to get your justice. Wow, look at all these major arcanas, big energies today. You are going to get your justice. Somehow, some way, you are going to get your justice. What else? Very big energies when we get major arcana like this. 2 of Swords, not sure what to do. Not sure you're seeing the way forward. Let's find out about this. Then the death and rebirth. Why have we got death and rebirth? Hermit, Knight of Material. So something has been going really slowly. It's been progressing forward really slowly, and it's time to let it go now. Hermit, to withdraw away from it. It might be a need to say no to it or just leave it behind. You know, this card, leave behind what's no longer you. That's like a withdrawal kind of an energy. Just withdrawing from it. No longer putting your energy in there. It's something that's been going really slow. Feels like it's something that's not going to happen. So it could be about coming to terms with that. Something to let go that's been so slow. You're kind of realizing today it's not going to happen. I need to withdraw my energy from that. It's like keep on knocking on that door that's not opening. There comes a point where you've just got to realize, you know what, it's not going to open. I'm going to go elsewhere. I'm going to go to another door now. It's big. You've had omens about this though, and it's actually a growth path for you to turn away from it now. There's something better out there for you. Something that's better for you. Something better for you out there. The Tower. So this could be thrust upon you today. In other words, it could be someone leaving you behind today. Or the door could be slammed in your face today. With that door analogy, if you're knocking on the wrong door kind of thing. And that's Lovers and 8 of Voices behind that. So a lover, someone that you wanted to be in a relationship with, is bound to something else. It's not happening. It's not happening. So someone could be letting you down today. Somebody could be saying, I don't want to have a relationship, or I can't have a relationship with you, or something like that. So for some of you, this is going to be thrust upon you in that way. For some of you, you'll be choosing it today. So I do feel that this is an either-or situation, that you're not going to have to need to back off from something and you get a Tower moment. I feel like you either get the Tower moment, it happens to you, it gets thrust upon you to leave this person or this thing behind, person, that's what it feels like. Or you're making that choice yourself because of the omens that you've had. So what is this Tower moment then? So this is someone dumping you or saying no to your advances, something like that. There's the tie to something else. They're restricted. They can't do it. Perception. Perception is behind that, right? And so it could be your perception that they are free, or that they could be free and that they could do this. It's their perception that they're not. In other words, they're not willing to put in the effort to do that. And so take them on their word. We can't tell someone that they're willing to do something or that they can do something if they believe that they can't or they don't even want to in the first place. Be careful of that today. Be careful of pursuing someone that is telling you they're not available or they don't even want it. Let them go. or let them let you go. That's what this is saying. Let them let you go. Someone has been trying to let you go like that, and you are persistently seeing them as better than they are, seeing the potential in them. Stop it. That's only going to hurt you by doing that. You will get your justice in the end. Not with that person, if that's you. Not with that person you won't. You will get your justice with those who can, with the one that is right for you, the one that is willing, the one that is available. Muse of Emotions, someone that loves you. King of Cups. And Nine of Inspiration, someone that wants to put that action in, someone that's healed themselves and wants to put that action in. So I'm thinking that this is saying for a lot of people, you might have a wake-up call today. If you're in a wounded mode, still trying to get in relationship with somebody who isn't healed too, but you're both needy of love kind of thing, and you will get your justice in the end, but not with that person. You'll get it when you've healed yourself and when you're ready to move forward, to offer true love to someone. True love to someone is seeing them as they are, not pretending that they're better than they are, than they can do it. Seeing them as they are and loving them as they are. Not loving them more than they're loving themselves. That's a zero-sum game if you do that. You can't love someone into loving themselves. They need to do that for themselves. What's behind this? Divine timing. So it'll come along in divine timing, that one. And it's not divine timing as if, oh, there's just a date in the future when your person's going to come in. It's when you've done this for yourself. You'll get your justice when you are being that in yourself. So you don't see the way forward right now, says the Two of Swords. Six of Voices says you don't really need to, because the universe is going to get you past these obstacles. The universe knows best, right? It gives us that helping hand over the obstacles. It knows what our weaknesses are, what our strengths are. It knows where our resistances are. It knows how unhealed we are and all of that. It knows how best to get us around all of that kind of stuff. And so we can just go with it. Tower moments. Yeah, sometimes it'll do it by whipping things out from underneath us. If you're headed in the wrong direction, the universe is going to step in. So you don't need to know the way forward. You are going to be pushed around like this with tower moments. But if you get more tuned into your guidance, if you get more conscious about your life and what's going on, more tuned into the subtleties and how you're feeling and making better decisions for yourself based on that, in other words, doing this stuff that's in the first line, the death and rebirth, walking away from things when you get those omens and going for growth all the time and for better, for you being better all the time, being courageous in that, in the death and rebirth process. So seeing things more clearly, more quickly, and then turning away from them instead of sticking with it and letting it play out for many years until it's really, really bad. The better you get at that, the less you're going to have these tower moments. I've lived both, and I certainly wouldn't go back to all those tower moments. So struggle. So some of you are in this struggle still of the tower moments and kind of being pushed around by the universe because you're not preempting it. You're not tuned in enough to preempt it and trusting your intuition and getting that guidance and going for that growth and treating life like that, taking the reins of your life. What about our love lives today? So it's pretty full on energy today. You know, it could be some big lessons for people today. Or you could be like breezing through it if you're doing the work. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So the love life stuff is not looking good today on the surface. Spanners being thrown in the works here, people rejecting you, it could be abandonment and stuff like that, but it's actually all for good. You might not see why. It could be a heartbreaking day today for some. There's a bigger picture going on. I see cards. Okay. That one. What else is going on in our love lives today? Shine. Shine, really. Doesn't feel like very shiny energy, but you might be shining in your own individual right. Don't let them knock you down, you know. Don't let it undermine your confidence. It's someone's turning away from you today. It's about them. It's not about you. You can get some information from that though about why you were knocking on that door in the first place. You know, ask yourself those questions, but be your shiny self. Don't let it dull your shine. That loss, you know. Sometimes we just need to admit they weren't right for us. Sometimes we can be just knocking on the door and we just need to admit, I was knocking on the wrong door then. We don't need to force ourselves to love people that aren't right for us. Find someone who is right for you that you're going to love anyway, easily. Because they're already being that. Someone you can trust. And you can trust yourself in this process as well. If you can't trust anyone else at the moment, if you haven't got good people around you, then trust yourself while you, and detach from those that can't be trusted, while you reorient your energy so that you start attracting people in that can be. And so that you can trust yourself to choose the people that are trustworthy. Got some passion happening today. Yeah, but it might be the negative, you know, the argument kind of a passion. Just with these energies, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be positive passion for many people today. Commitment. Wow. And it could be someone that you thought you were headed to a commitment with, and it's actually the opposite. It's a no. Love? Romance? Oh, so it is positive for some people then. Love, romance, and what else? Push me, pull me. Oh, okay. So is it one of those? Is it up and down, up and down, up and down? Is it love and romance one day and then they pull back from it and it's not good the next day? Hot and cold kind of thing? Could be that for some. Just depends where you are, you know. If you're on top of all of this stuff and if you're doing this death stuff, then it could be a really good day today. If you're having the tower moments, I don't think it's going to be a really good day today. It kind of is in the long term, but you might not see the bigger picture there. So what else is going on in the energies today? Yikes. Shield, you may need to defend yourself. Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Yeah. Really advocate for yourself today. Take care of yourself through this as well. It could be a tricky day. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. So it might be that you just need to step into that energy of I deserve much better than this. You go and find it. Someone that can. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And for some of you, what I was just saying there, it's about you realizing, I keep on trying to get with people that aren't at my level, that aren't good enough for me. Why do I keep on doing that? Why do I keep on trying to get that person that can't offer love to love me? Because it's just not working. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag I'm going to pull out very shortly. It's just a bit of fun because this is not a private reading. But if you do want me to pull one of those crystals out for you for a specific question that you've got, come along to my live show, Psychic Cafe. You can find that by clicking on the Be Healing, my channel down there, and you'll see it laying in wait. Click on the subscribe button while you're down there as well. Ask by donations for those mini reads. I'll also pull cards out as well as the crystals to get you some clarity on your question. Also, I can use them in private readings as well. So book yourself in for a private read. There's a link below. There's also one up there. I do them within 48 hours if you're ordering them. If they're all sold out, just check back a day later or 2 days later. You'll find I make some openings every day. Most days anyway. And after you've booked in, if you've got questions to ask, just click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there. How best to deal with these energies today? So have an open mind, says the Hangman. Be willing to change your mind on this or have your mind changed. You might have been dead set on having commitment with somebody and and you need to change your mind about that because it ain't happening. Justice. Get your eyes fixed on your justice, on what it is that you truly want, and still head toward that. Just because it isn't through that person or that thing doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. In fact, leaving them behind means that you're more likely to be closer to the one that will. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. What are you getting out of this? I love hearing from you guys. I pretty much get back to everybody as well, and it really helps my channel out. Don't forget to click that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year for the collective. I do 3 pick a card love readings every week, and I also go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. So come along sometime. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.